hard. So, I mean, you know, the thing is you can't worry about somebody else's style, really. You know, you got to concentrate on yours and really go after the guy that you're fighting. And that's how I do it. You know, there's no one that I look at and I'm saying I can't beat. You know, and Chris Leben, he does have a really strong left hand. He does hit hard, but I truly believe I could beat him. You know, and so I have sparring partners that are southpaws, and that's it. You know, and I do look at tape and stuff and watch his tendencies, but other than that, you know, I'm gonna go out there and fight my fight.
Look, I think that in a perfect world we'd be here, you know, more times a year. But as you know, you've heard our mantra. We're trying to get everywhere, and there's a lot of pressure to bring the event everywhere around the world. It was a struggle just getting this event into the calendar. You may remember back in the day there was a lot of discussion about whether we were coming back at all, and we were able to, through the hard work of the office here and with the arena here, to be able to make this event happen. There's actually an event in the arena the night before that we're actually setting up, so it's not ideal for us, but we were committed to being back in the market. I think long term for us, you know, next year I already know that there's an event planned for next year. There might even be two. Scotland is on our target list. We're waiting for a new venue to be built in Glasgow. It's, I think, going to be ready in the middle of next year. One of the other things we're trying to figure out in this market is our TV situation. We had a couple of false starts in the early days when we were at Setanta and Bravo, and then we went Setanta, then Setanta went into liquidation, and now we're with ESPN. So it's been a little bit disjointed, I'm sure, to the fans in terms of our programming and the availability of it here. But that's just the way the business goes. ESPN doesn't have the shelf space for all the content we have and are developing, so the team's working hard to make sure that we can get the product out to the fans. So it's still a work in progress, but it's a work that we're prepared to do, committed to do. Dana and Lorenzo are coming. We're committed to this market. We love coming here. The fans have been, you know, very supportive. I've already mentioned the ticket sales. So we're not giving up on this market, and you can expect to see us next year, and I hope, you know, more times in the years to come.
My advice is also you need to surround yourself with people who are going to be beaten on a daily basis. You don't want to be the guy in the gym that's beating everyone, because you're not going to evolve. You're just going to be that. So you need to always go somewhere where you're going to be pushed. Obviously, being in America, they have such a big advantage with wrestling at high school and stuff at that level, where we don't have over here. So that's the reason that I went over to America, because, to be honest, wrestling is dominating the sport at the moment. And it's very, very, I think it's the most important part of the sport. You can control where the fight goes, you can keep it standing, you can take it down. And also the way the judges are scoring fights nowadays is very wrestling biased, so I had to go learn that if I wanted to be anything in this sport. So I went out to American Top Team, and they helped me a lot with wrestling. I wrestle a lot here. I have a good training camp here at Team Titan in North London as well, and I've got very good fighters there. But sometimes also I travel overseas, not just for the great training and sparring partners I have at American Top Team, but also it helps me switch on. You know, like when I'm here, like say the food on a day-to-day basis, it's hard for like going, oh, I'm going to eat this, I'm going to eat that, I'm going to go home, I'm going to train, I'm going to go to my brother's birthday party, and then next week I'm training for a camp. It's really hard to switch mentalities, but when I get on the plane and I fly and I land on American soil, I'm there for one reason. I can switch on, focus for the fight, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just eat, sleep, and train. And if there's someone's birthday party I'm going to miss, oh sorry, I'm in America. But if I'm in the country, you kind of like, you feel you got to go to these things, you know. But because some people don't understand how important your training is. They say they do, but really they don't.
Right.